Hey guys, my name is Coco and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm reviewing the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Let's first talk about the colors. So she came out with 25 colors to choose from, and I've never tried any Fenty foundation, so I could look at that to see how my color is. And what I did is I went on their website, looked at the pictures, and also looked at Instagram and YouTube to see what other people choose. And at the end I thought getting 7 or 8, and I went for 7 because I thought if it is a bit lighter than the rest of my skin, I can work with that, like use bronzer. And this is what I did at the end. I choose 7, and like I thought it is a little bit too light for my skin tone, however I can work with that. And now let's look at the packaging. So this is the little bottle that she came out with. It's that plastic kind of bottle, which is actually not that big in size. However, it is simple, minimalistic, and this one has 32 milliliters in it, and it retails like $29.50. And I bought mine on Sephora, and I bought mine actually when Sephora had a sale, like 20% off in my country, and I paid like 22 euros, which I think was okay with that. And this is how my bare face looks like. I just did my skincare routine and also did my eyebrows, but other than that I have nothing on my face, no primer. And like you can see, I have some acne scars here, I have some redness, discoloration. And I will first do this side of my face and show you how it looks like, and then I will do the other side. And I will start with shaking this bottle, and I will put it on the back of my hand. And I actually tried out everything like they recommended with the hands and a brush, but this doesn't really work for me because like with a brush I don't really use a brush, and I like a beauty blender or a sponge. And with my hands I tried that out actually, but this didn't really work as well. I feel like I was just sliding it on my face other than doing really anything. It really didn't settle on my skin. I saw some people on Instagram, I believe, and that worked well with them and their hands, but for me it just didn't. So I will use my beauty blender. So this is the amount I took, and I will just go into it and then like spread it. And what I noticed over the days trying this is that it worked the best if I just like pushed it in slightly. So this is this side of my face done, and like you can see, it can't cover like all the scars that I have. It covered the redness pretty well, I would say, and overall it evened out my skin tone. And now let's do this side with one layer first. Like to the texture, so this one is kind of creamy and a bit watery, but it isn't runny at all. Maybe you can see that on like really dry parts here, it emphasized them a bit and it clings to these dry parts a little bit. I noticed that I had this problem like on my chin area and also like here on my cheek area, where I also have like pimples, etc. So what I also did is that go over these parts where you can still something see through, like put a light second layer on so they aren't as noticeable. But I don't really put like 2 or 3 layers on because I tried it out, but it doesn't work with my skin. And now let me read out what Fenty Beauty says on their website, what their product is exactly, before I tell you about my own experiences over the last few days. So they say this one evens out your complexion and gives you a blurred effect. It is hydrating and gives you that no makeup kind of look. It's buildable light to medium long wear coverage. Then it also has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and your skincare. Then it applies well with your fingers or brush, and it is humidity, sweat transfer resistant, and is also cruelty free. And now let's talk about my experiences, like with finish, coverage, longevity, and what I think overall. Let's start with the finish. So a lot of people said this has really like a dewy kind of finish, but I guess because of my dry skin it doesn't really have that effect. For me it's like a semi-matte finish, and what I did notice is that on some parts of my skin when I apply it, it does look really nice. My skin is even out. However, on other parts, like a lot on my cheek and my chin area, it clings to dry patches, and it is what I really don't like because it doesn't look well at all. Then to coverage, I would say yes, it's in light to medium coverage. Like, it covered my redness and the parts where I don't really have scars or anything. It blurred these parts out and evened them out, which looked really nice. On the other hand, I have to say it doesn't cover like these marks or scars. However, I also want to add here that this product isn't made to be like in full coverage, so I'm actually fine with that. Then to longevity, so when I put this on, this one is really light on the skin. You don't feel it at all, and over the day it didn't get off. Like when I put my hand on my face, it didn't rub off anything. When I used a mask, like for example on work, I could see that it stained the mask at the end, but this is actually with all cushions, foundations, BB creams that I use, so I didn't really mind that. But overall it stayed on my face and I was really happy with that. And now to my last thoughts and would I recommend this product. So what I have to say is that it is lightweight and it evens out the skin tone well. You don't feel it at all. On the other side, in my opinion, for dry skin like me, this isn't hydrating enough, and I wished it would come with SPF, so this one doesn't have any, so don't forget to put yours on. And what I have to say is that I feel like this is good for people who already have like pretty nice skin, to really blur it out, even it out. And I also want to add here that I actually wouldn't buy it again for the full price, at least, because I don't think it's the best out there. It isn't bad at all, but I have other products that I like more and would recommend more. And this was it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're still here, tell me in the comments down below what you think about this product and if you tried it out. And I would love to welcome you on this channel and be a part of it, so if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!